So in the last class, we had a discussion how this will work. I'm just sharing my screen. Just giving a minute. I hope you can able to see my screen, right? Okay. So in the last class, what we had a discussion about how the dictionary override. That means the parent and child functionalities fields, how it works. Today, the concept is update set. So update set is nothing but uh, simple. So, for example, what happened? Generally, in any environment, we have a three things. In any project, we have a three. One is the developer, developer, test, production. So, developer, test, production in any environment. In the development, what will do? The developer will develop the in developer environment. Developer will develop the items, development items. That means the customization, whatever we have done, and once this development is completed, he will move. He will do the changes in the test. Will do the testing, and production is nothing but which is a live data. So what I'm saying here, the development. So for example, if you have received a one working item, so it has taken around 3 days. The same thing, once you are done, the same thing we need to do the change in testing also. So if you want to do the changes manually, it will take another 3 days in the testing. So once it is done, the testing team will do the testing, and if they have give the sign off, we will move to the production. This is the basic scenarios which we have to answer it. Now the next step is, so in the production also we have to do it. In the production, if you want to do the configuration, it will take another 3 days manually. So if in the production we cannot do the changes in directly, so instead of that one, so we will move the files from one instance to another instance. The customizations what we have done, so that we will do it from the update set. Update set is nothing but it's a collection of customizations from one instance to another instance. So what happened if you have done a 3 to 4 days development item, you will capture the same thing in one update set. Once the update set is finalized, once the update set is ready, so if your working item is completed, you will check the update set, and if the update set is fine, we can push into the test, and we can move. We can commit that update set so that the changes will be reflected, and once we got a dev sign off, we will do the production for the same thing. So now Pawan, I'm just saying that today the concept is update set. So the update set, the main purpose is what is the development item which we are doing in configurations, which will be saved in the dev environment. So in the dev, we will capture the customization in the update set, and once the item is completed, we will push into the testing by using update set. And once it is once the test we got a sign off, we will push the same thing to the production by using update set and commit it. It will take that means it will take a less time, and we'll do the same thing. Now I'm just going to think. See, by default, whatever we have done the customizations, it will be saved in the default update set. So if you want to see the update set, what is the default one? Right now we have not any. The application also global. Since it is application is global, we can do it. Right now what I'm doing is I'm just going to create a new update set. So I'm just creating an update set. Okay, I'm just writing update set. I'm just writing the naming convention. It is nothing but sorry, 0612 hyphen TKR. That means some naming convention, and the story number story 123 hyphen dev 1 incident 1 incident. For example, if there is an incident from INC 1. In the update set, we have options. State is in progress, complete, ignore. In progress is nothing but currently we are making some changes in the update set. We can capture. So complete, if the update set is completed, we can do it. So the next step is completed. So ignore is nothing but we can ignore the update set. And description, what is the parent update set for this one, you can give it. So next release date when this want to updates it this one. And description is nothing but what is this description is contains. So I'm just getting here we have two options: submit and make current. Submit is nothing but submit is nothing but so if you click on submit, it will be as your it only the updates it will capture. But if you want to whatever the make changes you have done, you have to click on the submit and make and current. So if you click on submit and make current, see here you can see right now the update set is here. So I'm just opening this one. Assume that in the incident form, so there is a requirement, a simple thing here. I need to add one more field. So in the state, I need to add one more choice here. See, I'm just adding a new choice is called reopen. So I'm just opening. The sequence I'm just giving 100. Now, what happened on the incident form? We have added a new choice called reopen. Let's see. I'm sorry, I think it's not saved it. I'm sorry, it's not saved it. See, now this was reopened. Now, so the thing was reopened is nothing but, so we have had a new field, and here I can see I don't want to these three. Okay, in the left side of the form I don't want it, and open by I don't want it, and this channel state I'm just want in the right side of the form. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to here form layout. From the form layout, what I am doing, I'm just making few changes. So service offering configuration, so no need, and opened by not required, and channel should be in the left side, and state should be in the, see, now what happened, whatever we have changes it will do it, but this is the our assume that this is our one of the our working item, our development item. So now go to the local update set. So this is our update set. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to see whatever we have done it. See, I think we have done it. A task state also we have to reopen, and incident we have to reopen, and form layout we have changes. That means what are the updates we have done? It will be here. Now I'm just going to complete, save this one. Now what happened? The development has been completed. The next step is, you see your current update set has been changed to default. The reason is the update set is was closed by. That means we have marked the update set as completed, so that it will be the same here. Now the next step is what we have to do is now the next step is what we have to do is so this update set we need to move to the another instance. So can anyone provide your instance details so that we can what you call we can push this item to the your instance and we'll share you. Can anyone have your instance details? I can push this item to the next environment because I have only one instance, so that yes, yeah, I think yeah, no, I have received a Spandana's one. That's okay. I think Spandana, you can send the password on WhatsApp. So since it is a recording, so it will problem for you. You can send me the password on WhatsApp if you have any don't have any issues. Yes, Spandana, can you help me with the password? So you can send me in WhatsApp. Yeah, I'm just checking. Oh my God, you didn't change the password. 1 minute. Yeah, I think we can able to log in. So now what we have to do is just go to the update set. Here, what happened? This is the one here. We have an option export to XML. So now what happened? I have downloaded this one export to XML. So now Uh, Hello, can you hear us? Yeah. So you are able to see the screen, right? Very good. Now what happened? So assume that this is our dev instance. What are the instance? This is the dev 85204 is the test instance. Assume that. Now what happened? I'm just updating this one. So I have download this XML file as a manually the XML file. Now I can check how we can upload it. So if you go to the update set, we have an option called retrieved update set. So right now we don't have any. From here you can right click, you can import the update set, or else if you click on the import update set from XML, click on it, choose file, and go to the downloads where we have downloaded. You can do it. Just click on upload. That means whatever the update set we have done, it was loaded here. So right now you can see the state was loaded. So once we have upload the update set in the test instance, before you commit, first we need to check the preview in the sense. Oh my god, see, there is a one error. That's okay, that's good. See here, we have just click on the preview. Here what it is showing is found a new update than newer than this. That means whatever we have done the update, so it has the latest one. Still if you want to accept it, we can accept it. If you don't want to, if you skip the remote updates it, what happened, the what is existing in the system, it will do it. So mostly whatever we have done, we will accept those updates it. Now the issue has been cleared. That is the most common issues will come. That means we found a one, or else we found what you can say, we don't have data in that one, something issues will come. So we'll show you. See, just click on update, commit. If I open incident, if I open incident form, if I click on here, now you can see whatever the form design we have given there, it will come here automatically. Now assume that this is your first item, it was completed. Again, if you want to create a new one, just click on here. The same last naming convention will come. So I'm just making incident 2. Import set. See, for example, if I click on submit, what happens? It will not the existing one. So previously, what we have done is we have click on the submit and current, so that it was come as a default automatically. So whenever if you are working as a developer, if you are working an item, you have to check what is the existing in which update set you are, what you called in which update set you are capturing the same thing. That is the most important thing, which means without this, if you don't know the update set name, so it will be a problem for you. That means, for example, instead of one item, if instead of one item, if one development item, if you capture the same thing in another one, it will be leads the very problem for you. So always you can check before you starting development. So what is here the update set here, and which one you, so here you can see, make this my current update set. See, your current update set has been changed to this one. Now again, so again I'm just going to the incident form. So I'm just going the incident. So now I'm just making the state field to the above the impact. That is the one thing. In the starting. So this is the one capture, and if you want to, we can make any one. Like I'm just going to this service is mandatory. So since it's a task field, we have to use the dictionary override what we had discussion on yesterday. So I'm just making override. I'm just opening this record override. Override mandatory is like that. If you write any client script and the business choose any customizations, it will capture here automatically. So now what happened? That incident field is become a mandatory here. The in the incident form, the service field is become mandatory. Assume that this is the second. So assume that this is the second customization we have done. So you want to this is your requirement. Now just go here again. Just click on complete and click on save. So now what happened? This update set will capture automatically. So if the system, if you completed the update set which is created by you, then system will automatically changes the update set to the default. This is an interview question. So if you close any update set, it will go on. So now just click on export to XML. So again we have download. Now again we need to go it. I'm just going to the duplicate this one. So again updates it. Retrieved updates it. Earlier we have clicked on import set object from, or else you can go to the right click here. Import XML. Same thing. Same. Both will be the same thing. One. Just upload the latest one and save it. See, it was loaded. By default, the state was loaded. So loaded and just check the preview of the update set. If preview is good, so we have done these two. If all good, just commit the update set. See, if that update set is committed, I'm just reloading this page. See, this service is become mandatory, and this state field is come to here. And in the state, we have the reopen option also. Okay, so this is the update set concept. This is the very thing. Now, again, I'm just going to creating a one more update set. We have another requirement, so I'm just opening create one more update set. So here, what I'm going to do is story 4567. So in the description, you can write the like one. This update set captures the below customization. Like something like incident form changes. Like that, if you write the here some meaningful, whoever open this updated they can easily understand that this is the always the best practice. So submit and make current. So submit and make and current. So what I'm going to do is here. Now I'm just going to the again here. Um, so we will add one more field here. configure form. It's I'm just showing you the configure this form field as an example. We can add anyone. Hmm. Okay, I'm just opening opened by, and so I'm just adding SLA2. These two. That's a SLA unknown. That's a different reason. So what happened? We have added the opened by and SLA2 the here. So assume that this is the your one requirement. So again, you have another requirement. So in the channel, so you want to add one more choice here. So what happened again? I'm just going to the another update set 4567. So commit and make current. So in the channel, what happened? Email, phone, self service, virtual agent. We have our email, phone, self service, virtual agent, walk in, or so like this we can call this. We can do the same thing. So if you want to, I'm just adding one more field called choice called other. A simple. So I'm just going to the one incident. Let me check. I think for the incident they have not added, so I'm just adding in the task level. So that's the task table we can add it since we are using all the one. So others. See, others were visible. Now assume that this is the your another item. So right now what happened? There are two items is work in progress. So assume that okay, this is the one change. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to complete this one. So this has been completed and we have another update set. This also has been completed. So now what happened? So these two items has completed. You want to promote these two to the production. If you want to do the production to the one, so we'll upload manually one in one. We will download the one thing, and another one is so what we can say. Yeah, we will. Yes, 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 yes. So that's one we have option here called merge with another update set. So or else you can directly go to the merge update sets. I will show you. So we can sorry. No, 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 no. If you working on a, for example, assume that you are working on a one item, which is you have completed. Okay, and wait, yeah, yeah. So for example, you're working on a one item, so 50% of the work has completed, 50% is pending. But your manager is said that there is a one development item which is a priority which has to close as soon as possible. So at the time, what happened? you will work on the priority one, right? New work item, for example. So what you will do in that scenario, so you will open a new update set. You can open this, you can capture the update set all this one. First you will finish this one. So you will close the work items as per the priority and the deadline. Now I'm just going to the merge update set. So these two has to merge it. This one, right? If you want to, we cannot do it right now. Or so what we can do is, so only one name it contains, or so since we know the from, copy and paste it and run it. So right now it was two. So we have to filter it, which updates it we need to go it. That's the most important thing. If both is completed, so if you click on merge, it will throw a one warning. So are you sure want to merge these two updates it? You will not able to undo the action, which means the undo. That means if you cannot revert the action for this. So just click on it. So we have created a new merge update set, and see both will go to the, and see the merge update set will create a new one. If you open, it has a two updates, and what are the merged updates set for this one. So for this also you can make a current customization. So I'm just making this update set as a current update set. Make this as a my update set. Now again, I'm just going to the incident form. So we have added. Okay, I'm just adding one more field. So form layout, I'm just removing this SLA due, I think which we don't require. So whatever the latest one, it will be visible here. Oh my god. So I'm just adding the location. So this is the one. This is the thing we have captured here. So from this one, we can download this one. We can push the updates to the next instance. But if it is a one or two instance update set, what we will do? We will download and we will upload. But while you're downloading, there may be chance to the file has to corrupt it. File is something is not working. There is a lot of versions. If the file size is more than 50 MB or 100 MB, so it will take some time or some issues while you're uploading. I hope you're right. So when you're uploading something from your instance, from your laptop or system, so more than a 50 MB, it will have some issues. It will take long time to upload it. For example, if you are uploading 50 MB files multiple at a time, so what happened? The bandwidth of the internet will be decreased. That means the performance of their application will be decreased. So to avoid this, in the service now we have an option called update source. That means we can push the update set directly from the instance to instance without doing any manual work. Which means we can directly push the update set from this is developer instance to test instance. Let's see how we can do it. So here I'm just going to the update source. Update source. Just click on here. The remote instance. I'm just clicking on new. So here we can give the dev instance. I'm just making this one as a dev instance. The mostly we can do the same thing. Sorry, instance type is dev. So what was the URL? We can give that URL here, and What was the password and username? So what is the password? The admin password we have to give it. Short description, developer instance. So if you click on text connection, if it is okay, it will find. Or else, for example, if I give a password is wrong, it will throws the error. Authentication is to remove test period. Please check the saved username and password. So the username and password is wrong. So I'm just giving admin and text connection. So it is checked as a okay. So if okay, there is no issues. See, now what happened? The test connection is successful. Here we have called update delete. This we no need. Here we have a retry completed updates, which means whenever if you click on that retrieved update set, what are the updates it all the one completed will be comes to here, which means for example in there is a hundred things here completed, it will come to automatically here. So that means the hundred. So when you click on this one, when you click on retrieved complete update set, see it will come here. Just wait for a couple of minutes. See there are zero update set for retrieved. Okay, I think there is no update set word. Let's check this one. I'm sorry, our measure update set was in progress. Just click on complete. That means what are the complete update set will come here. So you can go to here again, just click on here. See, one update set reviewed and previous, and two updates set were not reviewed because they are already existing in the remote update set. That means we have already created the incident one two here, so that it will not be visible here. That means if it is already existing in here, so it will be visible not here. So just click on close. So now I'm just go. We have clear updated the. If you click on retrieve update set, it will came when the merge update set. Just open it. So before, whenever if an instance, if the update set is manually uploaded, so at that time what happened? There is no preview. So that means we have to click on the preview. But if it is coming from the instance to instance, it has to update it. The commit update set we have. That means we need to check the. It will automatically preview. But again, whenever if you're deploying any update set, this is the most important one. We have to run preview again. For example, in the next minute you want to deploy, before it you need to pride since it's already previewed, but still you need to do it. So that means there is no issues here. So if you click on commit, so whatever the changes here, it will comes to here. So for example, see, if I run this one, in the choice in the channel we have added a new field or others, and service is mandatory. And this one is what opened by is was the is the same choice. Other is not added. The location why choice that's okay. I think choice that field is not added. That's okay. Okay, still I think that updates is not captured here. Yeah, it was added, but it is not visible due to other issue. Let me check what is the table here. See here, we have created this is in the task one, so that's the issue. So all are in incident because this instance that's in the, both of the different versions, different one thing. So I'm just moving this to the incident. So I'm just going to the incident. So yeah, that's will add. So that means that was so it was captured in the task table. Here it was taken from the incident table, and we have added location here on this one like this. We have added the reopen this one. So like this, we can move the from updates from one instance to another instance directly, and from the manually. So till now, you have any queries? What we discussed? This is the very important if you are a developer or admin. So depending upon the update set, what was it? Got it or any confusion? Hello, can you hear us? So yeah, so now what happened? So you have done here the next step for this here. So unfortunately, you have completed one update set, which is a cause a very big issue. So at that time, what you will do? So so for example, if you uploaded the just see, we have seen this merge update set, we have completed to the in the production, which is a causing a very big issue. So what happened? You don't have time to fix it, which is impacting the business. So at the time, what happened? We need to revert this one, right? So we need to remove the what are the updates we have done. But if it's a, since it is a very big, we cannot do it. See here, here we have an option called backout. If you click on that backout, what it will happen is what are the we have done the customization on this update, it will automatically remove. So here the form layout and choice list. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to back out. See, backout backout process can undo a large amount of work and cannot be undone. That means if you backout, we cannot do the action what you done in the from backout. So backout process will validate the backout target on each update, check the potential problems. If no problems are found, backout update set, including all update records, are belonging to it, and update set is being itself. So proceed with backout. That once you are backout and update set, we cannot revert it. So I think it was success. And if you open an incident form and open it, the location is not available here. See, but here we have added the choice here manually from the here on our system, so it was showing as a one, and the location field is not available. That's one. So, but if you are doing a backward, we have to very careful what should do for this one. So the backward is an option where if any lot of customizations, uh, lot of customizations, whatever we have done, it will be the same thing for it. So which means what are the customizations we have done, we can revert it if you any something is going on wrong by using the backward option. of the update set. And still, if any update set is cause sorry, if you backout any update set, we cannot revert the backout operation. Then again, if we have to update commit the update set, that means we have to do the something one. So the backout is, if you are the last option is backout. If any issue is going on, we will try to fix it. If it is causing a very big issue which is affecting the business, you need immediate fix, we have to do the something here. So I hope you guys clear, right? What is the use of backout and remote update sets? Any questions? Yeah, or maybe Spandana or Pawan, right? You have any questions? No, this is the very, very important, because you are moving the one customization from another instance by using update set only. This is the very, very important topic. Okay, fine. So, any question for not only today's task? Today task is create the few customizations from the one instance. First, we do it manually. So you can do it on any table. So if you create a new table, it will capture in the one. So better you can create a new table in the new instance, and capture those in your instance. First you can move to the another instance. Later you can move change made a changes to it, you can do it. And later you can create three update set. You can match three update sets as a one update set. Once it is done, you can move that update set to the another instance by using you can do the by using what you can say, you can move the update sets to the by using update source, that is a instance to instance directly. So this is the basic thing. I hope you guys understand the task. Yep. Yeah, go ahead. No, so for example, if no, no. Wait, wait. For example, if you are a developer, so you have opened update set. If you logged as, it will be whatever the capture, whatever the updates will be captured in our update set. You have another developer in your team. If he create a new update, he can create a new update set. If he not created by default, it will stored in the default update set, which is a very bad practice. And if he created a new update set, it will be captured in his update set, whatever created by him. If you want to make current in your updates, you can make a current of it one. So most of the developers will follow. Everyone will create their own update set and will capture the customized in it. Okay, I hope you clear our confusion. No, wait. So assume that here Google and Pawan are the developers in your organization. So Pawan has created a new update set. So for his requirement, he will do the customization and captured in the that update set. That is fine. So you are a developer. If you are a developer, what you will do is, so you will open a new update set, right? So if you logged as one, that is your current update set. Whatever customizations you have made it will be captured in your the opened current update set only. So clear or confusion? Yes. What are the updates that create? Yeah, no, what are the, for example, if you create a one XYZ update set, so you can make it as a current, and from that you can, whatever the customizations will created by you, it will capture here only. For example, another developer is done, it will not captured here until he has to make his current update set as your update set. Mostly 99% no developer will do this one. Very rare occasions will do. Okay, I hope clear or any confusion. So do one thing. I will do a simple scenario to understand your clear. That's very good. So first create a one update set for you and do the customizations, and impersonate as anyone, create a one more user in the system and grant the admin role to him. So impersonate as the same user, and we'll see it once. Let's see how it works. Okay, fine, fine. Any questions till now? Any questions about the task or today's topic? Thank you. And any questions for the previous topics till now what we discussed? Okay. So I think if no other questions, we can wind up the call. And thank you so much, guys, for joining today's session.